Om Shanti. In here, we will cover the importance of Amritvela. Okay, what is Amritvela? Which is one of the most important dharanas of the confluence age Brahmins, elevated Brahmins. Okay, Baba says sleep early at night, then wake up early in the morning. Okay, these are the versions of God. Murli, right? Ignorant people sleep for 8 hours. Your sleep should be half of theirs. You are karma yogis. Sleep at 10 o'clock at night and wake up at 2 a.m. Okay? Now, in the course video, the basic course, there was a video, right? When scientifically, they say it is better to sleep, okay, at 10 or before. Doesn't matter how much we say, oh, I have this work, that work. In here, what we are asked is to change our lifestyle. Okay. If I don't change my lifestyle, I cannot expect that complete results. So we have to do something, change something, right? So we can able to experience that inheritance, okay, unlimited peace by helping ourselves. Okay. So 10 o'clock, even scientifically it has proven that we should sleep at 10 or beforehand. Okay. And waking up early. So if you sleep, I have experimented many times. If you sleep, remember Shiv Baba before you sleep. Okay, if you sleep with light mind, okay, you can easily wake up automatically. You will wake up, your eyes will open before 3 o'clock. Okay, guarantee. If you remember Shiv Baba, if you empty your mind, okay, and sleep with peaceful mind, it is possible. Okay. It is certainly good to remember the Father at Amritvela. Okay, Amritvela is the morning time. Okay, at that time there won't be any storms of Maya. Okay, now why is it important? Okay, to wake up early. Now, exact time. Okay, now it's not just exact time. It's not just limited to 2 o'clock. Okay, it's between 2 to 5 a.m. Okay, Amritvela is when 2 to 5 a.m. Okay, so before 5 o'clock. Okay, if you wake up, that will be called Amritvela. So why do we need to wake up at Amritvela? Because there won't be any storms of Maya. Okay. Because atmosphere will be good. Okay, atmosphere becomes good after 1 a.m. There will be good vibrations. Okay. Baba also narrates his experience. You will enjoy a lot by waking up early morning. You should sit and talk to yourself. Okay, you should sit and talk to yourself. We have passed through the cycle of 84 births this way. Okay, you will be able to churn the ocean of thoughts well in the morning. Right? If you have the interest of doing service, Baba will automatically wake you up. See, God himself wakes you up. Okay, if you have love for God, and if you have the strong desire, okay, we need to have that dedication. Right now, we just say that, okay, whenever I'm done with everything, I will make spiritual effort. But no, we should really give importance to the spiritual effort. No matter how many things I have to do, but this is equally important. If you prioritize your spiritual effort, if you have that dedication, lagan, that love, that we had actually, we can relate it with some of the things in the physical sense, right? Which we were passionate about. Okay, we have become ardent effort maker. Okay, for that, to achieve that. Same thing here. You have to be very passionate about becoming complete. And whatever I need to do, I will do. If you have that much dedication, nothing can stop you from waking up early. Okay. But if we say, okay, just, okay, whenever I have time, I will do it. You won't be able to do it. You'll just come up with excuses. Oh, I can't do it because of that. I can't do it because of that. Okay, choice is yours. So father says, if you can't wake up early in the morning, you won't be able to attain high position. Okay. Now I want you to know that I'm not, whatever I'm saying, I'm not trying to convince you, but I'm trying to bring basically the awareness, or I could say that based on my experience, the importance of the teachings of the value, okay, of these dharanas. So that's why I'm just bringing your attention to the importance of following them. Okay, not to convince you that you must do it. We all have to spend time with ourselves and really think of how I want to live my life, right? So nobody can have control over no one's life, right? Okay, let's move forward here. Okay, father explains, wake up early in the morning, practice remembering Baba. Baba, you are so sweet. Soul says, Baba, it is the father who has given his introduction saying, I am your father. Okay. Baba says you have to wake up in the morning and remember Baba, that time is very good. Okay. Why? Because in the morning vibrations are very pure. Okay. It is also known as Brahmamuhuurt. Okay. I will come to that. For example, when the soul becomes tired at night, it says, I detach myself from the body. You too should have a connection of the intellect there despite living here in the corporeal world. Okay, now this is an important statement. If you wake up at Amritvela and remember Baba, you will remember him during the day as well. This is the income. So if you wake up in the morning, okay, during Amritvela, and we remember God, then we can easily able to remember throughout the day. Okay, God is encouraging us that do this spiritual business at Amritvela. You will earn a lot, right? For physical earning, we spend so much time and energy, right? God says you only spend a little bit of time, dedicate a little bit of time to earn the spiritual income. Okay. In the morning, soul is refreshed. That is another reason why wake up early in the morning. By practicing repeatedly, you will develop a habit. Okay. Initially, it might be difficult. There are so many yuktis. You should connect with your instrument teacher and find out. Okay. How can you help yourself to wake up early in the morning? Okay. So God says you will attain high position if you wake up early in the morning. Okay. And God says if you have to wake up early in the morning and remember the Father with great love. Okay. God says it doesn't matter if you have tears of love, because the Father has come and met us after a long time. Okay. These are the versions of God, great versions of God. Okay. If you sleep in the remembrance of Baba at night, he will come in the morning and shake your bedstead. See, told you, right? So, if you sleep in Shiv Baba's remembrance, he takes the responsibility of waking us up. Okay, you don't wake up in the morning. Those who sleep will lose. Jin soya, tin khoya. Okay, you know that you have truly received a diamond-like birth. If you don't wake up early from sleep even now, it will be considered that you are not fortunate Bhaktavar. Okay. You don't wake up in the morning and remember the most beloved father, the husband. You have separated from the husband for half the cycle, kalpa. Okay, because the topic of a husband and wife is prevalent in the path of bhakti. You forget the father for the entire cycle, then you remember him in the form of the husband or the father in the path of bhakti. See, the time of Amritvela is good. At that time, you should lock up yourself from the thoughts of the outside world. You should not have a single thought. There should just be remembrance of the Father. Okay. Okay. Wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, have a bath, come and sit here in the class. Sit in front of the picture of the conference stage, the ladder or the picture of Shiv Baba. You will progress a lot. Who wakes up at Amritvela? The Father's love wakes you up. Okay. The beginning of the daily routine is the love for the Supreme Soul. If you don't have love for Him, you can't wake up. See, God said, if you have love, love can make us do anything. Okay. Love itself is your alarm clock. The alarm clock of love awakens you. The company of the Supreme Soul enables you to perform every task throughout the day. Okay, if you improve the Purusharth at Amritvela, everything will improve. Okay, just like someone becomes immortal by drinking nectar, you receive the boon of Amar Bhav by making Amritvela grateful. See, the whole time, right now, the conference age itself is Amritvela, God says. The entire conference age means Amritvela, meaning a diamond morning. Okay. After waking up at Amritvela, put yourself on the track of attention. Then the vehicle will run properly on the track. Okay. This is a very good point. We are almost done. Okay. Check the rule of obtaining full power from the powerhouse at Amritvela again and again. Okay, this itself is the biggest injection. So we take the injection in the morning. If you make a connection with the Father at Amritvela, you will be saved from unconsciousness brought by Maya throughout the day. See, you will be safe from the unconsciousness brought by Maya throughout the day. Maya is our weakness. Okay, five vices. Weakness which comes from five vices. There is a shortcoming in this injection itself. The connection should be proper. Having a connection with the Father at Amritvela means to experience all the powers and all the attainments. This is the biggest injection. Okay, this is the time of boons. If someone remains asleep, remain lazy, or devoid of remembrance, or sits weakly at a time of boons, he will be deprived of the boons. Okay. Only those who remain stable in Avyak and introverted stage the whole day will be able to stabilize in the Avyak stage at Amritvela. Okay, so to wake up if you want to wake up in the morning, your day should be good. You should spend your day, okay, thinking about yourself as a soul. Okay, if your day is light, okay, you have practice soul consciousness. It's easy for you to wake up also in the morning. Okay. Bab Dada always congratulates the affectionate children at Amritvela. He sings the song Wah My Children Wah. Are you able to hear the song? Very sweet, right? Okay. See here, very important point. When you have a confusion, verify from those who are instrument, limit, or if your stage of the self. Swasthiti is powerful. The touching insight experienced at Amritvela will always be accurate. Okay, so we can receive insight. Actually, if we remember God, we can get solution to many things. Okay, touching. Okay, what I should do, especially what we have heard in the Murli, we will think of the Murli points. Okay, which can help us. Okay, provide the solution. So the touching comes. Okay, of recollecting God's Srimad, remembering God's Srimad, right Srimad. Okay, as a solution. Don't sit with any mixed feelings in the mind at Amritvela. Instead, sit with a plain, clear intellect. Then you will have an accurate touching. Okay, few more points. See, revise again and again. Who am I? To whom do I belong? Those who experience the form of powerful remembrance at Amritvela always remains powerful. If Amritvela isn't powerful, lot of obstacles will certainly arise throughout the day. This is why Amritvela should always be powerful. The Father himself comes to grant special boons to the children at Amritvela. The one who obtains boons at that time remains in the stage of an easy yogi the whole day. Okay, the studies. So the studies and the meeting at Amritvela, both these things should especially always remain powerful. Then you will always remain safe. See, he gave us He told us two things to remain safe. Studies, which is listening to daily Murlis. Okay, and the second thing is Amritvela. Okay, that is double lock. Okay, we'll be safe for the whole day. Okay, if you fill up your soul with the nectar at Amritvela, you will perform actions just according to that throughout the day. Okay, just as the time is elevated, the nectar is elevated. Every action and thought will also be elevated throughout the day. Okay, if you spend this elevated time in an ordinary way, the thoughts and action throughout the day will also be ordinary. Okay, so what is Amritvela? Amritvela is the foundation time of the entire day. If you lay a weak or ordinary foundation, the structure above it will also be according to it automatically. Okay, so that's main point to remember. It's a foundation for the whole day. Okay, it is in here. It says, if you recollect the Srimad that you have received at Brahmamuhuurt, you will easily remember the father too at Brahmamuhuurt and or Amritvela. Okay, see, God. So in here we have given an example. Okay, from our school life too. Look, even the students try to study at this very time to memorize the knowledge because it is at this time that remembrance is easy. See, in school, like we used to wake up in the morning and we used to study and we used to remember so good. God is telling us the secret. We can apply that same technique here. Okay, waking up and remembering and studying from God. Okay, you can achieve all attainments very easily if you realize the time and perform actions accordingly as per Srimad. See, important word here is realize the time. Right now, we are just deepening our Rajo and Tamo Sanskar by procrastinating. Okay, we'll do one day, we'll do one day, we'll do one day. And in that time, years have gone, saying that years have gone and we are just wondering. And now we are very close to basically going into the new world. And if we don't do it now, then when will we do it? Right? So that's why God says, realize the time and perform the actions. Okay. So very, very important. And that time, morning time is also important. And this conference is also Amritvela, that is important. God is ready to draw any line of fortune that you wish him to draw at Amritvela. At that time, he is in the form of innocent God, is loving. So have an elevated line of fortune. Okay. So at that time, you can draw the elevated life of fortune. Last points. No matter how much purusharth you make throughout the day, at the beginning of the entire day, meaning the foundation period is weak, you have to work harder and receive fewer attainments. Okay, by receiving fewer attainments, you experience two kinds of stages. One is that you feel tired while progressing, and secondly, you are heartbroken while progressing. Okay, see, these are the two kinds of stages we'll experience. One is we'll feel tired. Okay, if we didn't remember God during Amritvela, okay, we'll get tired while progressing, and secondly, we will become heartbroken while progressing. If you don't experience the state of being awake at Amritvela, if you sit up out of compulsion or sometimes lazily, and sometimes actively, then even the pujaris will worship your idols out of compulsion or lazily. They won't worship you according to the rule. See, that is one of the reasons too. All right. I hope you understood the point. I will keep these points, okay, in the description box. I'll put the link of these points in the description box. If you have any questions, you can connect with your instruments teacher. If you have not started the course, then you should call to register and do the course and connect with the instrument teacher. Oh, sure.